Madam Senator, you've long been concerned about China. Do they have the technology that is superior to us?
What we know, Stuart, is that China and North Korea have been working on hypersonics and testing. And when you look at what Stratolaunch is doing with the Talon A, they are moving into this sector and doing something that the Pentagon has not done. The Pentagon would start on a hypersonic project, then they would mothball it, then they would move to a legacy project. This is why Pete Hegseth is doing a great job shaking things up over there. There are legacy systems in the Pentagon that have outlived their usefulness. The Pentagon is squatting on untold amounts of spectrum, and I say untold because we've not been able to get them to do an inventory. And we know that the testing bed for hypersonics is in Tennessee. It is at Arnold Engineering, and it is there in Tullahoma, Tennessee. It's located very close to Huntsville, Alabama, where NASA is headquartered. We think it's time for us to focus on hypersonics, on 21st century warfare, to modernize our Army, to focus on lethality, and to make certain that we are prepared for these battles and that China does not win the race in hypersonics. And I'm delighted that we see innovators actually tackling this problem.
Sure. Let's get on with it. President Trump says he's going to drop sanctions on Syria in a move to normalize relations. Watch this.
Very importantly, after discussing the situation in Syria with the Crown Prince, your Crown Prince, and also with President Erdogan of Turkey, I will be ordering the cessation of sanctions against Syria in order to give them a chance at greatness. The sanctions were brutal and crippling and served as an important function, nevertheless, at the time. But now it's their time to shine. It's their time to shine.
Look, Trump is stabilizing Syria. He's talking with Iran. Effusive praise for the Saudis. Are we looking at a whole series of new relationships in the Middle East? Are we looking at a new Middle East?
You know, Stuart, people respond to leadership and they respect results. That is what you're seeing out of President Trump. He is going to areas that we have said maybe they're not our ally and have questioned them being an adversary. Certainly, I think Russia, China, Iran, and North Korea are adversaries. And we are watching him not only work diplomatically and politically and economically, but he is challenging some of our thoughts. These individuals, let's give him time and see if they come to the table and if they're wanting to negotiate with us.
Let's see. Senator Marsha Blackburn, thanks for joining us. Always a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Good to join you. Thank you.
Yes.